Hello students, hope all of you are well at your home. Dear students, today I am going to explain about cell organelles known as plastids. Students, first of all, let's know some important facts about the plastids. Dear students, plastids are the largest cellular organelles which are found in the cytoplasm of all plant cells and some protists such as euglena. These are absent in prokaryotes such as bacteria and cyanobacteria. These are absent in fungi and these are also absent in animal cells. Students, if we talk about their types, then plastids are of three types. First type is known as leucoplast. Leucoplasts are colorless plastids and these plastids are responsible for the storage of reserve food materials in the form of starch, fat and proteins. Second type is known as chromoplast. These are the colored plastids which give yellow, red and orange color to the different parts of the plant. Third type of plastid is known as chloroplast. Chloroplasts are green in color and they are green plastids due to the presence of chlorophyll pigment. Now students, let's understand the chloroplast in details. Dear students, as we know that plants leaves are green in color. The green color of leaves is due to the presence of green pigment which is known as chlorophyll pigment, and this chlorophyll pigment is actually found inside the chloroplast of green leaf cells. Okay students, when we observe the shape of chloroplast, we found much diversity in their shape. These are lens shaped, oval, spherical, discoid or even ribbon like organelles. Students, when we observe the structure of chloroplast as given in front of you, we can easily observe the chloroplast is bounded by double membranes which are designated as outer chloroplast membrane and inner chloroplast membrane. Dear students, you should know that due to the presence of these two membranes, the chloroplast is partitioned into two chambers. The outer chamber is known as intermembrane space, whereas inner chamber is known as stroma, and stroma is filled with dense and granular substances. Here in this structure you can see thylakoid, which are flattened membranous sacs present inside the stroma. Internally, thylakoids have space which is generally known as lumen. You know, these thylakoids arranged like the piles of coins and called as granum. In addition to these, there are flat membranous tubules called as stroma lamella which connects the thylakoids of different grana. The grana of chloroplast contain lipid droplets and starch granules. Here you must also know that stroma also contains 70S type of ribosome which is responsible for the protein synthesis and also contain a small double-stranded circular DNA molecules. So students, from the discussion you have now understood that chloroplasts are bounded by double membranes known as outer chloroplast membrane and inner chloroplast membrane, and they also have two chambers. The inner chamber is filled with dense and granular substances known as stroma, and stroma consists of grana which are made up of large number of thylakoids containing green chlorophyll pigment. Stroma also have 70S ribosomes, circular double-stranded DNA molecules, starch granules and lipid droplets. Students, I hope now the structure of chloroplast is clear to you. So students, finally let's know about the function of chloroplast. The most prominent role of chloroplast is to synthesize food material during photosynthesis. That's why they are the main site of photosynthesis in leaves and so also called as kitchen of the cells. Dear students, in your lower classes you have already learned photosynthesis as a life process in plants through which they can synthesize their own food in the form of carbohydrate from carbon dioxide and water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll pigment, and these chlorophyll pigments are actually found inside the chloroplast of leaf cells. In this process, oxygen is also evolved as a byproduct. Students, you must know that Photosynthesis is the main process through which life is possible on earth, because all animals are directly or indirectly depends on plants and plant products for their survival, and plants makes their own food through photosynthesis. Students, now you have understood the importance of chloroplast in plants. So students, this is all about the structure and function of chloroplast. Hope now this topic is clear to you. Thank you.